Good morning. Happy Monday. First of all, I just want to start by saying thank you very much to everyone who viewed my first video. I had over 2,200 views. I had over 200 and some odd likes and multiple comments. And also thank you very much to everyone who inboxed me messages to ask questions about my life. And that means a lot to me. I was really hell-bent talking about change this morning, and the more I thought about it, and reading a message from someone, they said, what's your family like, and are they supportive of this? And yes, my family is, to say the least, amazing. Well, first off, I'm one of 7 children, and I have an identical twin brother, and so our family's big. Our house was not large, but things were tight, but we learned to share, and we definitely learned to love each other. Start off with my parents, like my mom and dad, they were the kind of parents like that. It didn't matter if they had to have holes in their socks or holes in their jeans or shirts. We were going to have the best of the best stuff. We were going to be taken care of first. So the amount of sacrifice that they're willing to make for us has shown me through my life complete love, complete compassion, and complete care for someone else besides myself. I'm not going to say things were always perfect at home, because there was a lot of us in that house. And my mom used to pump out these huge dinners every night, and we had this kitchen that was like the size of a shoebox, man, and she would cook for at least 10 to 13 people every night, and it amazed me. It showed me what are we really possible and capable of doing. And I was talking to her over the weekend, and I was just telling her that if it wasn't for her and my father and the support that they had given me to come out here and change my life, I wouldn't have made it. I have had a lot of close people standing in my corner and being supportive of me. And my brothers and sisters also are they tell me all the time that they're amazed with the progress that I have made, and that I inspire them to do things. And it's hard for me to understand that, because I tend to look at all the things that I've done wrong, and that's the key, is not to look at that. The key is to stay in the positive thought and do things that are going to better my life and going to better the lives of other people. And that's really why I started this, was so people can see a real insight to my life. And if they have things that they can identify with, and they can email me, or they can inbox me and really tell me things that they normally wouldn't go to someone else with, because it is nerve-wracking and it is scary. And I myself struggled with addiction for 8 years of my life. Now 7 of those 8 years I suffered silently, and I mean that alone. Wasn't willing to let anybody know I was going through it. Didn't want anybody to know I was going through it. In that last year, my twin brother kind of figured out hey, he's got a problem. And when it was confirmed for sure that I definitely had fallen off and I was using drugs hardcore, I thought that my family was gonna reject me, and that was what I thought for those 7 years. They were gonna reject me, and that was the complete opposite of what happened. They fully wrapped me up, pretty much clothed me back up, and told me how much they loved me. Told me that they would always love me, and that they would always be there for me no matter what. And for me, I didn't show it at the time, right then and there, but when I got on the airplane, I was in tears, and some lady kept asking, she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Just give me a moment, please." Because through addiction, you suffer alone, and it's scary, and so I just wanted to speak on that, and just really how supportive my family is. And my twin brother he's my inspiration to do good. He's always had this integrity and honesty, and has always been willing to put himself out there for the assistance and care of others. And that's something that I live with today and live by today. So if you're on your way to work, if you are at work, if you haven't gotten up yet, and if you got a notification and I woke you up, I'm sorry. But I just wanted to speak on that, on family, and how important it is to have that family bond and connection, because mine is amazing. They are consistently always there for me. Whenever I call, they answer. I've yet to get a voicemail message from them, like reach their voicemail and have to leave one. They've always just picked up, and they love me unconditionally. There's no terms, there's no contract to sign with them, and if you don't have that in your life, then reach out to me, and I'll share some more experience in that area, because I have a lot as far as when it comes to being loved and really being cared for. And if today you find yourself in the dumps, or you find yourself low, or you find yourself wanting to get negative, you know what I mean? Reach out. I have my smartphone with me 24/7. I will answer back immediately. So anyway, I just wanted to start Monday off with something really good, and tell everyone I love you guys. God bless. Thank you so much for being so supportive, and I'm going to continue to do this. Thank you.